I was staying at my family's house for Christmas a few years ago with my mum, my older sister, her husband and their 2 kids, my niece and nephew. It's an apartment, but its layout kind of looks like a house. As soon as you enter, you have a huge common space. To the right, there's the dining table and a low wall with a kitchen behind it. To the left, there's the living room and my room and the stairs to the roof. And exactly in front of the door, there's a small hallway with 2 doors. My sister's room at the end of it and my mum's room to the right. Being Christmas, we went to visit my aunt to be polite. We have a few inconveniences with this side of the family, but given that my dad and his brother, my aunt's husband, had passed away, we were sort of keeping the family together. On this visit, my aunt gave my niece a brand new doll, very small and cheap, but cute. My niece didn't pay much attention and we brought the doll home. Everyone went to bed that night, except me because I was chatting with some friends online. At 1 a.m, I started hearing very heavy footsteps in the living room, like a man with boots. I silently freaked out, but I thought it was my brother-in-law. The noise kept happening though. I then heard noises in the kitchen, like someone doing the dishes. And then I started to hear dragging sounds, exactly as if the person was dragging my niece's playground all over the living room. At this point, I was scared. I told my friends and they told me to ask my sister if it was her husband. I wrote to her and nothing, no replies. I panicked because I thought that maybe we were being robbed. I called my mum and nothing happened. The noises kept going. My dog was hearing them as well and he was nervous. But strangely, if a person were outside, my dog would have been barking like crazy, but he wasn't. This went on for more than 40 minutes. Then I couldn't handle it anymore. I put some music in my ears and eventually fell asleep. I was awoken at 6 a.m. by my sister calling me on my phone. She was pissed and told me to come outside. We gather in the hallway and she asked why on earth I had put my niece's stroller in front of her door, because she almost fell when she went out to prepare the bottle. But I didn't move it. We woke up my mum and, of course, she didn't move it either. And then they asked me to explain the noises. I told them everything and they were speechless. It turns out that my brother-in-law never left the bedroom. The whole house was locked, but somehow the stroller in the playground had moved alone at night. There were dragging marks on the floor, visible thanks to the wax that my mum used to polish the floor. Very quickly, my brother-in-law suspected that the doll had something to do with it. It was the only thing new in the house. He grabbed it and the doll smelled horrible, like dry saliva from a person who hasn't brushed their teeth in ages. And it was new and it didn't smell like that the previous night. We threw away the doll that morning. No other noises were ever heard.